So this morning, I am going to solve one of the greatest mysteries there are about becoming uber successful. You know that I've spent a quarter of a century interviewing, investigating, and getting to know the most successful people in the world. My job was to figure out what they did to create their massive success so that I could pass those practices on to you, to my television viewing audience for the television networks that I ran, or to the readers of the magazine that I published. Everyone wanted to know, how does Richard Branson start his day? What did Steve Jobs eat for breakfast? How does Elon Musk set his goals? How does Oprah run a creative meeting, etc.? Most people think that uber successful people do incredible things incredibly. Well, that's not it at all. What they do, you do for the most part. You might even do it better than them in some cases. What they do matters very little. Here's what makes the difference. This is where you are going to have the mystery of all success revealed to you now. Are you ready? It all comes down to what they are willing not to do, what they are willing not to consume mentally, what they are willing not to eat or drink, what they are willing not to think, what they are willing not to say, what they are willing not to do. To become an Olympic athlete, it won't come down to what you do. Everyone competing to get into the Olympics is talented. Everyone is going to train hard. The talent, the training, the doing is not going to be the separator. It is all the things they're willing not to do that will determine whether they make it. What are they willing not to consume mentally? What are they willing not to eat or drink? What are they willing not to think? What are they willing not to say? What are they willing not to do? To be an Olympic athlete, they don't have the freedom of choice. Choice is an illusion. They don't have a choice. If you want to become an Olympic athlete, there is a giant list of things that get removed from your choice list. If they do indulge in that forbidden list, that is what costs them the gold, the platform, qualifying for the Olympics, or even making the team. They are not an Olympic athlete then. So you see, you don't really have a choice. If you want to have a loving, respectful, and intimate marriage, there's a giant list of things that get removed from your choice list. If you want to have a lean, strong, energy-filled body, there's a giant list of things that get removed from your choice list. If you want to have be successful at sales, be an inspiring leader, raise a healthy and self-confident child, there's a giant list of things that get removed from your choice list. So, if you want to discover how to be more successful, stop looking for what you need to do and start deciding, what are you willing not to do? To be an Olympic performer in your industry, in your office, in your home, you cannot mainline sensational news media. You cannot spend an hour a day on toxic social media. You cannot binge watch The Walking Dead on Netflix. You cannot hang out with college friends who gossip. You cannot eat sugar and high-carb foods, etc., etc. You no longer have those choices. They are on the giant list of things that get removed from your choice list. You cannot have both. To gain one eliminates the other. Are you following me here? I guarantee you, your greater success has little to do with what else you need to do. Particularly if you're here on Darren Daily. You are likely already working hard, already an overachiever. No, your greater success does not lie in doing more, or probably even doing anything differently. It lies in what you are willing not to do. So tell us, what do you want to be an Olympian in? An Olympic husband? An Olympic mother? An Olympic influencer? An Olympic salesperson? An Olympic market leader? Jot down your ideas in your Darren Daily Journal and declare in the comments below first, and then start your giant list of things removed from your choice list by at least listing 3 things that you're willing not to do starting today.